powered by a crowded world talks media. A movement built on truth, courage, and conviction. We stand for freedom of speech, faith, and family, and we challenge the narratives that divide our nation. From coast to coast, Canadians are awakening to a new era of independent thought. Join the conversation. This is Turning Point Canada. We stand on guard for thee.
From coast to coast, a movement rises. Guided by God's truth and powered by faith in His Word, this is Turning Point Canada. And now, your host, John Crowded. Together, we're taking back Canada.
From sea to sea to the shining sea, this is the Turning Point Canada Foundation, a movement born not of politics or principle, where the truth is our weapon, our courage is our shield guide. Time to wake up. Let's go. Good evening, Canada, and welcome to the Tonight Live session of Turning Point Canada Foundation. I wanted to start by saying like this clearly, okay, guys? Please and thank you. Clearly, nothing else and nothing less, okay? Clearly, tonight isn't about politics, guys. It's about principle. And this is what I live for. That's what we all Canadians live for. We live in a time when the truth is threatened like like a threat. And where asking simple question can can get you labeled, silenced, or pushed aside. It's pretty simple. That's why Turning Point Foundation it was created, okay, guys? This is why I put a trademark on logo, foundation, and same thing with the incorporated part, okay? But before I go like way further like about what's going on in this beautiful country, there's people who enjoy spending money. Ontario taxpayers should be outrageous right now. Dog for it. And I hope from the bottom of my heart, okay, simple like this. I really hope. Not a question like, will the Canadian do something about it? Yes, I hope so. But I hope American will clearly out there, okay, will say that's a no. We refuse this propaganda, like clearly. He just spent like 75 million of our tax, your money. I'm sorry, like Ontario, your money, your precious money, your money you work, so hard for it. On advertising a campaign in the United States, a desperate attempt to make himself look like relevant to American who couldn't care less about Ontario politics. Come on. You're kidding me. While family here are struggling to buy grocery, pay rent, and filled up their gas tank, Ford is burning through public funds like the other, lunatic. Olivia Chow, the youngest generation, come on. I don't care, if you're Gen Z or whatsoever. Wake up. It's your money. It is clearly your money. Come on. That is absolutely madness. While family here are struggling again to buy grocery, like I said, to pay their rent. You know how much it is? An apartment in oh gosh, just in Ottawa, a little bachelor, like $1,100. Are you serious right now? To stay somewhere, okay, you don't live and you sleep a little bit of it, okay, but most of the time you are out of that apartment. You are otherwise at work, with your friends, that kind of stuff. So at the end, your money is going to a guy, Mr. Greenbelt, to for what? To say, please, American, wake up. Look what your president is doing. He's doing the right thing, actually. Yeah, he's defending, clearly, his country. Yeah, he's working for his work. Donald Trump, thumbs up. What a great businessman. I mean, not on everything, okay? But I'm going to say this. The guy is pretty good so far, making deals, bringing business back in his country. We'll talk about it later on, guys. Oh, yeah. So much stuff to talk about tonight. Burning through funds, public, come on. That is absolutely insane. Insane. Funds trying like to score points with the foreigner audience, and apparently Donald Trump. Whoa. We need to figure out something. I want to play a little quote while I'm trying to figure out some technical issue here. I want to say this is the same, just to finish like with Doug Ford, like this is the same premier, who claim there's no money for housing, healthcare. Yeah, he did say that. Mental health support, yet suddenly finds tens of millions for self-promotion aboard. And it's political vanity disguised as economic development. And everywhere hard-working Ontarian should be discussed by it completely. The people of Ontario, guys, the time to wake up. What the hell is wrong with you? You vote for this guy? Really? We deserve leadership. This is not leadership. It's like, oh, hey, money's right there. Like, no worries. Oh, yeah, it's okay. It is completely okay. Oh, why not? What's the issue? Right? What's the issue? There's no issue at all. There's no problem. Yeah. Not in Dogsford, American public relation fantasy, it will work. I'm telling you, that doesn't make sense at all. So, to get back, let's say, to get back on track, okay? We live in a time, okay, guys, when truth is treated like a threat. I will be, I'm pretty sure, and the people who's guiding me, like, called out as a far right wing or something like this. Where asking simple question can get you like label it, okay, in silence and pushed aside. And this is why Turning Point Canada Foundation was created in the first place. We stand for freedom, okay? And I hope you do as well. I hope you do, people out there. Hello? I hope so. Ah, gosh. Tonight's topic is why we stand on guard for thee. And I'll be answering real question that came from someone who challenged, and I really like to be challenged, who challenged me deeply. Yes, Yes, you and ya. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for doing this. So, guys, she asked me about our purpose. Yeah, what's the purpose? Like, what will drive Turning Point Canada? How we plan to reach young people? How how or what our trademarks mean, and whether this movement is about conviction or money. Maybe it's money, guys. No, it's not. Obviously not. But those are fair questions, and they deserve a honest answer. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, we have no choice. And tonight, it is the right time to talk about it in this beautiful Friday. TGIF, some people would say, you know. So let's start right there. What's the real purpose of Turning Point Canada Foundation? So I would like to say, like, our purpose is simple but powerful. I do believe in God. I do believe in the Bible. And Turning Point Canada Foundation exists to reunite, like, the free speech, critical thinking. I'm a patriot. Are you? You should think that way. In Canadian, like, what's our goal? What's our faith, Canadian? Hello? Especially the next generation. Soon I'll pass. Soon I'll be dead. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna have, like, a heart attack. Who knows? Who will be jumping in this show? tpcan.ca, Turning Point Canada. You can contact us at contact@tpcan.ca. You want to help us out? I don't want money. I don't need your money. This is not what I want. I need your brain, your strain, your heart, and your soul to expose the dishonesty of what we're living as we speak in Canada. They are trying on a daily basis. They? Who's they? Anything and everything. Think, like, think out of the box, and you'll figure out what we're talking right now. You'll figure out what I'm talking right now. Because education, freedom of expression, and indoctrination, not learning. Look around. Look around, guys. Look around our country, our beautiful country. Many young Canadians are confused. They were told what to believe, and it's been a while. Slowly, step by step, they successfully got almost all of us. Some are still, awake. Some are still awake. Yes. That is the absolutely madness part. And they told, again, what to believe, who to hate, and what to fear. But also, I see hope. I do. Student quietly, saying enough. I know there's something out there. I know there are students saying, like, and off. We're not blind. We're not stupid. I know. I see you. I see you, CPC. With Jamil, like the buddy of GC Vance, like trying to let's what's the name of that? I don't even remember exactly what it is, but restore the North. There you go. Restore the North. A fade, tasteless, sort of Turning Point USA, acting like, oh, we're gonna go and fund by the CPC. Hey, here's your cap, buddy. Here's your T-shirt. You think like that is absolutely crazy. Oh gosh, I get. Come on, people can see you guys miles away, miles away. Who wants to be a liberal? Who wants to be a CPC like patriot? I'm sorry, but nah. No, not interested. Not interested. Again, look around our country, guys. Many young Canadian are absolutely confused. They again, we were told, they were told what to believe, who to hate, or what to fear, but also, student quietly saying, enough, like I just said. I want to think for myself again because, hey, this is, in the world we're living for, in the Canada we're living for, especially, Turning Point Canada Foundation is for them. It's where Canadian can rediscover that being proud for of your country, our country. Isn't it something to hide? It's something to celebrate. The last time I went on USA, wow. I mean, they almost lost it on Biden administration. Let's be honest, guys. Come on. Seriously, on Biden administration. Whoa. But when I went over there on the 4th of July in Texas, oh wow, the feeling. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Beautiful. Is this exactly the real feeling of being united? To feel a part, a nation, like to feel a part. Don't ask your country what don't ask your country to help you out. Think about what you should do for your country. And I like that way to that mindset, because Canadian lost it completely. They're waiting for the government to do something. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. That's why I left the province Quebec. God, it's the government's going to take care of it. Oh, yeah, they will. Absolutely, they will take care of it, huh? Dear Québécois. Oui, Québécois. They are like that. Most of them. 8 million beautiful people out there. But a bunch of sheep. We'll wait for the government to do something about it. Oh là là. Ce n'est pas drôle. Ce n'est pas drôle du tout. Don't you think? It's not funny at all. So, we're not copying anyone. This is not my purpose. This is not what I'm looking for to look alike. Turning Point USA. If they want to be a part of it and help us out, to help the movement, I'll take their help. Because if they do believe in God, and if they do believe in partnership, and in serious partnership, not in some sort of partnership, oh, I'm going to go put a trademark art there, to secure it and make money in return. That was not my purpose. I don't care. Like, just right now, like, hey, listen, guys, it's 8:19. I could, be watching TiVo, my TV, movies, to be with my 5 beautiful German Shepherd. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How about that? To enjoy my life and enjoy the business I have, and that's it. No, why do I want to, get some headache? Because maybe I believe in Canada. I do believe in Canada. Even if some people would say, my entourage would say, oh, yeah, John, you're such a Republican. Yeah, but I'm a Canadian. Yeah, but you're a Republican. I have that kind of mindset. Sorry, guys. But for the one who are like super pro-left NDP, like, what's her name? That Fontaine girl who keep saying, like, in the parliament, we don't need mans. Yeah, without mans, you wouldn't be there, girl. Okay. Let's switch. Let's get back on track, guys. I'm so sorry. I really do not like that kind of a feminism. I don't want to sound, and I don't want to be a copycat or copying anyone. Absolutely not. No, I want to build some. I want to build something with you guys. I want to build something uniquely Canadian, grounded in truth, freedom, and responsibility. How about that? That's our purpose. It should be. It should be the purpose. Our purpose together. And that's what we stand for. One thing for sure, I remember Enya asked a great question. If you're working full time and running nonstop, how do you plan to go coast to coast and attract students? Am I going to do this? Well, when you believe in something, dedication, you need to do some sacrifice. And I do believe after 48 years old on earth, okay, I have no time to lose. That's my answer. First of all, I have no time to lose. I have one life. I don't know if when I'll die, I'll be back on the same, with the same soul, the same mindset, named John again, and I don't think so. I think we have life is a cycle. I think dying is a cycle too. Am I gonna be the same person if I'll reborn in something else? I don't think so. But here's how: by building a national network that runs on purpose, not politics, guys, okay? So we're using technology to reach every corner of this nation. Classroom, student groups, and communities from Nunavut to Vancouver, from Ottawa to St. John's, okay? Distance no longer limits passion. There's no reason. 2025, soon 2026. Hey, times is really relative, right? But this year, bam, it's almost gone. It's already gone, guys. One life. Don't never forget that. So again, distance. There's no reason to say, "Oh yeah, I'm in Vancouver." No, there's Zoom, there's Microsoft Team, there's a lot of technology out there to create major, big classroom online. To be in person, sure, but step by step. We'll launch youth chapter, digital town halls. Why not? And leadership workshop. Every city will have its own voice under one shared mission: restoring pride, reason, and courage in young Canadian. How about that? Am I like delusional? Okay, I am. Thank you. I'll take it. No problem. I am delusional to the one who doesn't want to believe in something and don't want to believe we can take back our country. That's it. This isn't about me traveling everywhere, being all over the place. It's about rising a movement when we will be all connected. But you need to talk about it. We have an email, not even a day ago, yesterday, someone was like, "Hey, John, can we make can we send you like donation cash? Like, how do we send you cash?" I don't want cash. No, I want your energy to spread the words and say, "Hey, it's not this guy, John. Oh, this guy, John, like, wow, he's creating like tpcan.ca, Turning Point Canada." No, we are together. Just me, myself, and I, all by myself, it's over. It's over. I'll close the chapter, and I'll let this chapter to be in the hand of a completely dishonest, hypocrite individual who already running after and putting and trying to put trademark art there, or like that CPC dude with Restore the North. Sure. Oh my God, that was like almost oh terrible, terrible. First of all, name, terrible marketing, and on top of it, come on, you guys are paying for that, really? Ugh, lame, lame, and lame. This isn't about, again, me traveling. It's about rising a movement all together that travels on his own. And every ambassador, like every student, okay, every volunteer becomes a voice for truth in their community. Obviously, I hope so. And that's how we go coast to coast. One leader, one campus, one conversation at the time. Okay? Another question I got from Enya as well, like conviction about what, John? Okay? Conviction about what exactly? And that might be the most important question of all. Our conviction is the truth. Is that truth still matter? Like it's common sense, but it matters. Freedom of speech. Don't be fooled by Tamara Lynch or like that Chris something, whatever it is. Who was behind those guys? Who was behind those guys? Investigation 101. That's the first thing I learned from the academy. Investigation 101. Always dig and figure out who's connected to who. Not only when it's popular, but essential. When it's not, okay? When it's not, we stand for accountability, merit, and faith. Merit, faith, accountability, guys. We will and we reject the idea that must stay silent to be accepted. Okay? Freedom over fear. Okay, hello. Courage over comfort. Responsibility over entitlement. Truth over ideology. How about that, guys? Being like Canadian means like standing for fairness. You want to feel that inside of you. And like I said, I don't want to be a copy of United States. No. But it's good, and it's good to feel like we are one. You want to feel like that. You want to be a part of, to feel, hey, neighbor, what's up? I love that. I want to get out of my house and feel like, hey, how are you doing today? How are you? How are you doing, like Steve? You know what I mean? To know your neighbor. Like, we lost that completely. It's just like absolutely insane. Why? What happened? You know? Hey, Parker, what's up, man? Not doing a crying show, but explaining like where are we going with TP Can? Turning Point, also Turning Point Action Canada. Turning Point Canada and the foundation is coming soon. And I'm not, again, like the request we received yesterday about how can we or accept funds, money, whatsoever. I don't need money. I need guys like Enya guiding me with her knowledge, her experience, her beautiful experience. Wow. I admire like experience. I listen the best as I can. And to have like dedicated like guys like Parker or Jim. our senior consultant. Come on, Jim. Like, I know you're busy, but you have to jump in the show too. I'm waiting for you, bud. Okay, I believe in you. I believe in for the hard work you did so far for Turning Point Canada. Okay. One thing for sure. When we say we stand on guard for thee, we mean it, guys. Okay, we mean it. And I do hope from the bottom of my heart, when I say we stand guard for truth, freedom, and the next generation that deserve better. Okay? That is the most important thing. I believe so. Also, when you did ask me something else, like you have a trademark, John. How do you intend to use it exactly? Okay, how? Tell me. I mean, it's easy to flash people and say, "Hey, I have a trademark now." I did put a trademark. I spent I didn't spend like a ton of money, but I'm ready to spend money to seize and request to seize to some individual who wants to take over. Yeah. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let that happen. Trust me. But the trademark isn't just a logo, guys, okay? It's a promise. And I promise you this. It tells Canada this isn't just talk. This is registered, structured movement with a mission. And by the way, I did say I was going to state the mission at every show, but tonight I have so much stuff to talk. It's been 32 minutes, guys, and I'm not done. I have so much stuff to talk about with you. You want to jump in? You go on. We are on Space. We are on YouTube. Rumble soon. The account is ready to be launched too, and same thing. Spotify as well. We are on Truth. We are on X. Come on, I'm working really hard for you guys. I'm working for you. I want you to work with me, and feel like, hey, we are a part of something. That part of something is Canada. So, again, the Turning Point Canada Foundation, like trademark, represent like united under a single principle thing. That freedom of thought and speech are not negotiable. Not negotiable at all. At all. Right, Stephen Gilbo? Nah? Right? Oh, yeah. We'll use to produce like educational program. Okay, host leadership conference and partner with communities seeking real discussion. Yeah, not trying like to filtering like messaging. No. Again, our contact email is open to everyone. contact@tpcan.ca. Yes, please reach us out. You want to jump in the show and talk? You go on X and bam, you reach the space and jump into space and let's go. Come on. Student, teacher, and citizen who wants to be a part of this movement, wake up. Wake up. And let me be clear, guys. This foundation isn't about chasing dollars. I do not care less. Oh, I do not care less. You put me and Parker on the spot could say, do I care about money? About all the trouble and the bullshit I went through with my own business? Hell no. Hell the F no. Sorry for the F word, guys, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, I know, Parker. One thing for sure. Okay. It's about building value, moral, culture, and intellectual value of Canada. The next step, finalize our nonprofit statute and secure partnership. Pretty simple. And begin school outreach nationwide. Like, are you ready, guys? Are you ready? I know you. Some people out there are like, why don't you show your face right now, John? Because I'm trying to secure something, and the day it will be secure, I'll show myself, and I'll reveal my real name. Absolutely. Why? Because we do living in a world where there's a lot of my clients, my own clients, who are liberal, and would be shocked. Oh my God! Did he just said that? He's a far right guy. Like, I'm not a far right guy. Like, I'm just a common sense guy. I want to live in a place where, do I have enough people by the color of their skin, like a certain percentage in my no. Did I hire like enough wokeist transgender? No, absolutely not. That is not common sense. If you're competent and you have a brain and you're intelligent, I'll come on board. And if I can afford you, well, there's other business who maybe are ready to pay pay more for your brain. I want competent people, and that's it. Not interested about starting like DEI whatsoever, where that can brings you in the ditch, respectfully. So, again, are you ready? Absolutely, you should. Because Canada needs this right now more than ever. This is what we need. Okay? We need something like this. How are you tonight, Parker?
Good evening. I'm pretty good. Taking a sunbath on the ship right now. Listening to you.
Okay. Yeah. Well, tonight is how can I say this? A day, a shift. We're trying to explain where are we going with TP Can Parker. Before I go, I keep talking about that because I have like a little quote here I would like to play for you. Coming from Mario, and I keep scraping like his name, about the gun confiscation likely to the end soon. Listen to this, guys.
I have some breaking news. I received a note from what I would say is an extremely credible source that analysts have all received an email that the gun buyback program that the Liberals are trying to impose on law-abiding citizens is going to come to an end. For those unfamiliar with the program, it was doomed to fail anyways. The majority of the guns seized during crime, they're not from law-abiding Canadian owners. They're coming illegally from the US. In fact, in 2024 alone, the numbers were almost 90%. That's what the Toronto Police Services traced back to America. Programs always face criticism because of this. It was never meant to keep Canadians safe. Even the OPP said they're not going to participate in this. What the government ultimately did is they listed a bunch of firearms, including very small caliber 22 LRs, listed them as prohibited, which means they're now illegal. They had the audacity to say, we're not forcing anyone to give their guns back to the government, and we'll pay you for it, but if you don't do it, you're committing a crime. That's literally the definition of forcing Canadians to do something they don't want to do. Anyways, the good news is, analysts have already begun receiving emails that this program will be dying soon. I have a feeling that their test pilot completely failed, no one was participating in it, and if they don't have provincial support to actually seize these firearms from the millions of Canadians, even if it's in the tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands, it doesn't matter. The government at the federal level needs the help and support of the provincial governments who don't want anything to do with this. They have real crime to fight. I believe it was the president of the Toronto Police Services, I can't remember exactly, but he said basically that this whole thing will not keep citizens safe.
Like you said, Parker, you were not able to hear nothing. Am I right? You said like nothing, just a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Go ahead.
Our conservation people
nothing.
versus
Absolutely
Corey
nothing.
Harris.
Township.
Well, I think you're surrounded.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Yeah, I think you were surrounded by someone. Okay, so I'm just going to explain the video I just played, and it's about the gun buyback technically. And today I want to just to talk a little bit like quickly about it apparently will end soon. So that means a lot of people, okay, a lot of people who were building that gun buyback, let's say, are going to get away one more time with billions, not millions, billions of dollars. Someone did make money over this. Another beautiful scandal from the liberal. Yeah. But everyone of us who believe in property rights, the rule of law, and fair government, what's happened now? Isn't just a new law or policy or something like that? Come on, let's be clear here. But if we dig, a little deeper, and the cracks, the cracks begin to show, the compensation. First of all, none of you guys who have firearms, and I would tell you this, and like if you see how many firearms I have, like you would say, are you John Wick? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I love firearms though. But the job I had before, etc. Blah blah blah. Yeah. But the volunteering aspect is misleading. After the buyback amnesty, like I think Parker, you were saying like it will be done by 2026, something by the end of 2026 or spring around there. I believe so. You did mention.
Yes, I did mention the NAC will be done. Will be over on October 31st, 2026.
Okay, October 2026. Okay. So, technically, we're talking about the government's own record state that over 12,000 prohibited like firearms were collected from businesses under the program. Okay, and over like 22 millions in compensation had already been paid. Wow, is that absolutely accurate? I don't think so. I do not believe so. But we were forced against the wall. Hey, Mark Carney, what a dishonest, absolutely, and I'm not going to be polite here, dirt bag. What a dirt bag. To frame the program as voluntary? Wow. America, as much some Canadian hates America, the Fifth Amendment and the Third Amendment. Wow. Hey, who? I mean, first of all, Canada is not a country, okay? If you were not aware, it is officially not a real country. Dig into it. If you're sending me like some message, like tell me, like I will, you know what? Next Sunday, I will prove you, the next episode of Turning Point Canada, okay? I will prove you we are not a real country. Absolutely not. But to get back on the buyback, just to frame this as a voluntary program, well, it's a volunteer program. But yeah, well, if I don't want to give my firearm, you'll go to jail. You're gonna be a criminal. Oh, so I have no choice. No, it's volunteer. It's volunteer, but but you said it's volunteer, but I want to keep them. Oh well, but it's going to be you'll be charged. I'll be charged for what? Oh, for having like firearms. Oh well, so I'll be a criminal. Yeah, you will. Okay. So far, all, I don't want to say all of them, but many police in provincial jurisdiction like refuse to enforce or cooperate. So the government plan is weak, and it relies on completely, okay, it relies on people surrendering out of fear. Parker, we're gonna go and give our gun. Hell no, come and get them. Okay, I shouldn't say it like in I shouldn't say it this way, guys. I know. It sounds like I'm gonna become a criminal. Come and get it. I'm not gonna give my gun away. Hell no. Nah. Even the Cape Breton, they got like, wow. They try, but it's not going to go well for the chief of police over there, who have already a conflict of interest with one of the MP. Family matters, right? Family matters. Lovely. Shifting like but shifting the burden to the owner. An onus is a firearm owner to declare, to prove eligibility, to coordinate like destruction or surrender. Meanwhile, the government shift enforcement cost. How much? How much money? We're being ripped off. Hello, the youngest generation. Hello, the Canadian in general. Wake up. Seriously, anyone? Hello? Weak jurisdiction, like there's home invasion. Give your key at the entrance. Put your key at the entrance. This is the Turning Point, Canada. Enough is enough. That's my country. I'm not gonna let, a thief getting into my house. Turning Point, Canada. tpcan.ca. Wake up. This is your country. You shouldn't let law enforcement, to tell you how to act. Since when? Since when? Like the government is telling you to do so. No, we are the government. The population is the one telling you what they want, okay? We want that. We do not accept this kind of, dictatorship. I think I cannot be more clear than this. So when a government can change the classification of property and then force you to surrender it under threat of penalty, that's not democracy at all. This is not democracy. That's clearly dictatorship by bits and pieces. And every Canadian who values their property, their dignity, their rights, I'll say it like super slow no, I'm just kidding, but do not let them get away with this. Claim your rights. Demand fair compensation. You know what? We're not going to ask compensation at all. We are going to keep our firearm, our house. That's my castle. And trust me, at 2:30 or 3:30 in the morning, try me. If I'm going to, I'm like half awake. Okay, here's my keyboard. And I'm going to get like a baseball bat in the face or something. I do not know what's going to happen. Am I going to be stabbed or something? You know what I mean? Lawyers are completely dishonest when there's a reasonable force. Reasonable force? Am I going to take the time to ask a guy, am I hitting you too hard right now? Is it too much? Are you hurt? Right? Please tell me. Are we going to do this for real? But here's what I urge every listener, viewer, and concerned citizen to do. Speak up. Hello? Are you really? I don't want Canadian become like the place I left, Quebec. Whoa. What are we gonna do? There's nothing we can do. The government will do it. We'll take care of it. No. You let the government to take care of it, and you know exactly what's gonna happen. Demand that your MP or relevant official, justify how we're gonna stop this. Not to get a compensation. Hell no. Later on, like, let's say, okay, let's say we give all our firearm back. Later on, they're gonna see about we're gonna put knife back on everything. Like we're gonna use rocks to defend ourselves. I don't know. You tell me, guys. Is that really what you want? I don't think so. I do not think so. Ah, gosh. That is sad. Honestly, that is sad. I want to say, like, how I see to get into school and talk to students, like, we'll start earning trust, not demanding it, obviously. We'll partner with educator or who still believe in open discussion in academic honesty, just to get back on our mission, the mission of Turning Point Canada. Don't forget, tpcan.ca. You can follow us on X. You can follow us on YouTube, Rumble, on the Truth app, also X, and we'll bring real story and membership, not anger or propaganda. I have no time for that. Our mission is to help young people to think independently, challenge respectfully, and build confidence through dialogue. Yeah, the classroom should be where ideas are tested, not censored. Hello. Turning Point Canada Foundation will defend that ideal, even if it means unpopular, okay? Because the goal isn't to win popularity. It's to restore integrity, guys. How about that? Don't you think it's where we should go all together? No? I do believe so. I think it's the best way. This should be worked. So tonight, guys, thank you for everybody who showed up. Thank you, Parker, for being there. Topic was why we stand on guard for thee. We do this because I do this. We do this because we believe in Canada. Still have a soul worth defending, because truth, courage, and reason and partisan value, they are patriotic one. If you feel the same conviction, guys, join us. Simple like that. Email us at contact@tpcan.ca. Okay? Message us on X, on Truth. Comment on YouTube as well. Same thing on Rumble soon. Like I said, we're going to have like a podcast on Spotify. Respect and unity. One conversation at a time. This is Turning Point Canada Foundation. And I'm proud to say we stand on guard for thee. Turning Point Canada Foundation, guys. Faith, freedom, future, the truth, the true north, strong and free, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for being there. Talk to you soon. Next on Sunday.